me ask you this. Amongst the people who call themselves Christians that exist all today, what is the most dominant belief?
Sunni Islam.
Among the Christians?
Yeah. Among the real original ones, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're saying which one's dominant, right? The message of Jesus is Islam.
I'm gonna give you one more chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance. No,
because the thing you're doing, you're trying to make
I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Context. But the thing
I'm gonna give you one more chance. I'm gonna. Allah promised to help the Christians, and so if he promised to help the Christians, then that would mean that the Christians have the true belief, and their message could not have been distorted if Allah is the one who helped them. Okay. So the verse that I'm getting this from two places. Number one, I'm getting it from chapter 61, verse 14.
Chapter 61, verse 14, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is, do you want to read a translation of it, or do you want me to read a translation of it, or?
You could read it if you have it.
Let me just take it out, man. Okay, bro. So that's Surah Saf, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna read a few different verses. Then I'm gonna start from 10.
Yeah, if you want, that's fine. You can read for context.
So yeah, oh, those who you believe, shall I tell you about a trade that saves you from a painful punishment? Is it that you believe in Allah and His Messenger and carry out jihad in His way with your riches and your lives? That is much better for you if you know. But if you do this, He will forgive you for your sins and will admit you to gardens beneath which rivers flow and to pleasant dwellings in gardens of eternity. That is the greatest achievement. And He will give you another thing that you love, help from Allah and a victory near at hand. All those who believe, be supporters of the religion of Allah. Just as Isa, son of Maryam, said to his disciples. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you. Towards Allah or towards Allah's path or cause. The disciples said, we are supporters of Allah or the religion of Allah. So a group from the children of Israel believed, another group disbelieved. Then we supported those who believed against their enemy, and they became victorious. Mm-hmm. So there's actually a commentary on this as well in the book that I have. And if you want, I can read the commentary as well about it.
Well, we could get to that in a second, but let's just make sure we understand the verse first. So the verse says that Allah will help the disciples of Jesus, right, in the cause of Allah. Now, the cause of Allah, we understand it is to spread the truth and spread the message, right?
The cause of Allah is to spread the truth and spread the message. Well, you see, the thing is, there's a few things to note there, right? In what you're saying, you're trying to create a path there, but the path ends at the fact that every single prophet was given a message for his people in Islam. That's what we believe. So the pretext of what you're saying should be that every single prophet was given a message for his people.
No worries.
But okay, so here's the for example, point. Jesus came for the people of Israel.
Hold on. That doesn't answer the question, though. The cause of Allah, it's spreading the message and the truth, correct?
The cause of Allah is spreading the message and the truth. Right, that beautiful. Is correct.
So, but Allah's helping them in spreading the truth, right? And spreading the message that He gave to Jesus, that they're helping Him spread. And the disbelievers will not be able to overcome them in spreading this message, right?
So the disbelievers of that time were not able to overcome them over spreading the message, and never was any disbeliever able to overcome this message.
Very good. Very good. So that would mean that at no point in time was the message of Jesus corrupted or changed, because Allah himself is helping to maintain it and preserve it as they're spreading it.
So there were Christians that we believe that were on the right path, and that message was never corrupted or changed. The message that was added, okay, of God, Jesus being the Son of God, or Jesus being God himself, for example, right?
Well,
those messages, we don't believe that was a corruption or a change. We believe these are things that are innovated. Innovations aren't corruption and change. Innovations are new things that come about, right?
Yeah, new things compared to what?
New things compared to the original message, which kept on going as well.
Compared to the right. So the innovation is new things compared to the original. So the original has been distorted by these new things, right?
No. So the original hasn't been distorted.
Okay, so
because the original, again, okay, so this is, I would consider that a plausibility if the original vanished completely.
Where is the original?
The original kept on going, and it's alive right now in Islam.
Wait,
that's what we believe, right?
Wait, no. Wait. The Quran is not the gospel. Those are two different things.
So we consider the Quran the final gospel, right?
No, you don't. Where does the Quran say that the Quran is the final gospel? That is not Islamic.
Of course, it does not say it, but
it's so you can't make it
to us.
Hey, what you're doing right now is innovating. Don't do what you're accusing the
I'm just
people of doing.
I'm just using words, terminologies.
Yeah, but don't add. Look, do not say about the Quran what the Quran doesn't tell you to say.
No. What I'm saying is that if you were to look at the books that God sent as gospels, right? All right.
They're not gospels. The Quran doesn't say that they're gospels. There's only one gospel according to the Quran.
Let's say you look at them as testaments, right?
No, they don't. There's only one. No. Let's use what the Quran says. The Quran says there's a gospel. The Quran says there's a Quran. The gospel and the Quran are two different things, right?
There's a Bible, right? That's what the Quran says.
The Quran and the gospel are two different things, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
So that's not what I meant. My terminology, what I meant to say was there's an Old Testament, there's a New Testament, and there's a final testament, which is the Quran.
All right, no worries. There's a final testament, which is the Quran. No problem. The final testament is not the New Testament, right? The New Testament.
Yeah, just to go back, I want to just read that commentary one time, just so we're clear.
Clear on what?
I'm just going to read this commentary one time, and then you can comment on it if you would like. All right. So this is about verse 14, which you were talking about, right? So it says.
Who's the commentary by?
It's a book. It's a collection by. It's called Ma'arif al-Quran. You can look it up yourself.
By who?
It's a scholar. 1 second, man. I gotta look at the. His name is Muhammad Shafi, and he's from Pakistan. Actually, he collected many different commentaries. Okay.
So he's a modern day type of scholar. He's not. He's not.
Who's already passed away, but he didn't do commentary himself.
He's not. He's not like a Ibn Kathir or Qurtubi or Tabari.
Well, he took Ibn Kathir, and he took like a lot of major.
Yeah, so he comes way. It sounds like he's contemporary.
Yeah, so he compiled them into one. Is what he did. You know, he didn't.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not interested in commentary.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you have to be interested. I'm just gonna read the commentary. Okay.
For what?
You don't have to be interested because you're making a point, and I'm trying to explain it to you.
What's the point that I'm making?
You're trying to make a point that you're trying to say that basically that since God said that the disciples and Jesus would always be successful. Okay, how could you're trying to cause this confusion of how could God let the message be distorted, right? What I'm saying is the message was never distorted.
That would mean that God failed if it was distorted, right?
No, but that was never distorted.
Very good. So then if it was never distorted, then this message that Jesus is the Son of God and who died for our
but that wasn't
sins.
the original
That's the message.
That wasn't the original message. You and I know both that the Council of Nicaea is when this thing was quantified.
So okay, good. So you're saying the council. So the Council of Nicaea is when the original message got distorted?
No, the Council of Nicaea is when your message, the one that you follow, started.
Okay, so
it didn't get distorted. The message never got distorted.
I got it. I got you. So let me ask you this. You're saying it never got distorted. Somebody just came up with a new one. The original still existed and was still there, but then there were people coming up with this new thing and
so it's like
this
like
false
belief.
Like one second.
Let me tell you.
1 second. So we have this original that's there and people believing in the original, and then we have these false people who are bringing up and making up false beliefs, right?
Yeah.
Which one was dominant?
All right. Now listen to me carefully, okay? So let's say we got Yeezys and we got knockoff Yeezys. All right? So would you say that Yeezys got distorted because there's knockoff Yeezys?
I know. We got past this.
Okay.
So I'm going with you. Listen.
So that's clear.
I'm going with you. I'm going with you. So Sahib.
Now you're trying to
Sahib.
Okay.
I'm going with you that the original gospel was not distorted. Let me finish. You said that the original gospel was not distorted. It's just that these people started making up new stuff. The original was still there, but these other people just started making up new stuff now. I got you. Original's not distorted. Which one was dominant?
So the thing is, all right, if I go by the question you're asking now, which one was dominant? Okay, then I would say that every religion on the planet Earth right now is wrong because none of them are dominant, quote unquote, right now. Because secular ideas are dominating.
No, they're not.
So, yes, they are. You know that too.
Okay, so which one? So my friend, instead of wasting my time with these other things, answer the question: which one is dominant? The original gospel message or the false message and the innovations that people made up? The original has been dominant.
Yes.
Really?
The original has been dominant.
So okay, let me ask you this. My friend. My friend. Calm down. Take a breath. Calm down.
I'm just trying to explain it to you, man. It's not about numbers.
You're failing. You're not explaining anything. You're just making more confusion. So when you say that, okay, it's the original gospel has been dominating. That has been the message that has been dominating. That's been the uppermost. That's the one that's been superior. Let me ask you this. Amongst the people who call themselves Christians that exist all today, what is the most dominant belief?
Sunni Islam.
Among the Christians?
Yeah. Among the real original ones, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're saying which one's dominant, right? The message of Jesus is Islam. I'm
gonna give you one more chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
No, because the thing you're doing, you're trying to make
I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Context, but the thing
I'm gonna give you one more chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
So how about this?
I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Can we have both 1 minute to talk?
No. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Guys, please don't mute unless I say. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Now let's see if you can actually be honest. If you can't be honest, bro, you're out of here. It's as simple as that. I don't have time for this. I don't. You're being very dishonest and disingenuous. I don't have time. So unmute your mic, please. Unmute your mic. I don't know if you can. You can unmute your mic. But here's the question again. Among the Christians, the people who say that they're followers of Jesus, among the Christians, what is the dominant belief among them? What do they preach?
So, as I was trying to say, and I'm sorry if I was too loud, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just a passionate guy. So I apologize for that, firstly. Secondly, we as Muslims believe that we are the true followers of Jesus.
Are you the Christians?
In the context that we follow Jesus, the proper way that he wanted to be followed, then yes, that is correct.
All right. Muslims are Christians now, guys. That's what it comes down to. That's how desperate it has to be. Because of what the Quran says, that the followers of Jesus, the Christians, the disciples, will be uppermost, will be superior over the disbelievers because of something as dangerous as a statement like that from Allah in the Quran. Because of that, now Muslims now have to claim to be Christians. Muslims are Christians now, guys. Muslims are Christians now. You guys never cease to amaze me with the new stuff you guys come up with to save face. You can't make this up. Muslims are Christians now, y'all.